Hi everyone, this is Heather Lottinen from the Flourish Academy. This is episode 503, and if you've ever been scouting locations by yourself, or maybe you arrive before a client and you're kind of looking around and you're alone, have you ever felt maybe not safe? Or have you ever had an awkward situation with maybe a creepy person kind of following you around? Well, it happens, and it happened to a friend of mine recently. We were talking about this in the Flourish Academy membership group, and my friend Karen said she was on location. She had arrived prior to her client, and I live in the Pittsburgh area, and she was, I think, downtown in a relatively busy and safe environment, but she was kind of scouting out where she wanted to begin with her client. Again, she was early, as you should always be, and this creepy guy started kind of following her around and watching her, and everywhere she went, he was paying attention, and she said that she just felt really, really uneasy and not particularly safe, and it kind of rattled her a little bit. Now, once her client and the parent arrived and there were more people, I think the creepy dude kind of went away, but still, she didn't care for that feeling, and I don't blame her. So when she brought this up, my friend Heather and Susie got together and they found a local group. It's called Fearless Female, who hosts on-site 1-hour self-defense courses. So because at the Flourish Academy, we care about your safety, we have scheduled one for our local area on Thursday, September 26th from 7 to 8 p.m. So if you're in the Pittsburgh area, I'm going to post a link for that below. We have it limited to 20 people just because of the size of the venue, which happens to be my church, and it's only $30. It's just a 1-hour safety seminar so that you can feel more empowered and more confident. If you are not in the Pittsburgh area, maybe you could stand up and be a leader for photographers in your area and find someone that offers something similar and just take the course. I mean, my thoughts were like, what does it hurt to set something like this up and help people feel more confident or safe? Okay. That being said, you should always be aware of your surroundings. And if they're, as photographers, we see these really cool, maybe dilapidated areas or buildings that maybe aren't in the safest part of town. If you're going to scout those locations, maybe you could take a friend with you, but if you can't, be aware of your surroundings. Don't wear earbuds. Make sure that you can hear and see what's going on. Anyway, I'm really excited. I've signed up. I know several of you have already signed up. I'm going to post a link below. Again, it's limited to 20 just because of the space, but I'm really excited. I want to learn some kung fu, jujitsu. I don't know. I want to learn some moves so that if I ever find myself in that situation, then I at least feel confident enough to I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea to ever approach those types of people, but at least send the message that you're not afraid. I think if you are walking and looking over your shoulder and you look and appear very nervous, then you're setting yourself up look at me, I'm a victim. But if you are fearless, then you have a different way about you. Terry says, I avoid going out to photograph landscapes because I was always afraid. That's why I shoot portraits. Hey, that's a really good point. I mean, people do get pushed off cliffs in landscape environments. I mean, I watch Dateline, so I've seen these things happen, especially a female photographer who is out alone. So take someone with you, especially if you're going to be somewhere remote. But having this knowledge of how to defend yourself is, I think, very important. So I'm going to post a link below to that, and hopefully I'll see you there.